Rick Lawrence again, served with Richard Irvin on Aurora City Council. Rick, why don't you just give a couple-minute opening about your experience with Richard in Aurora, and then we'll start to get some questions, and I have a few more data points I want to bring out as well.
Well, I appreciate that, and thank you for asking me to be on. You know, I met Rich in 2005 when he first came on the scene to run for mayor. I got to know him through the years, and then he got onto the council in 2007, and I served with him on the committees and things. And when he ran for mayor in 2016, he asked me to help him, and I sat and breakfast and listened to him, and he gave me all these promises on what we were going to do and how the city was going to, run, and the people that he was going to change out, and how we were going to approach economic development. And he broke every single one of those promises that he made to me that morning. And so I did not vote for him the second time around, just based on his activity as mayor. Under Rich Irvin, our tax rate now, according to the Lincoln Institute, is the highest in the nation for a median-sized home. We beat Bridgeport, we beat Newark, we beat Detroit. Little Aurora, Illinois, according to the Lincoln Institute, last year had the highest tax rate in the nation. Our tax rate, our city tax rate, is 5 times higher than Naperville's city tax rate, our next door neighbor, and we have to compete with that. Rich Irvin raised the levy last year, $3.1 million. Rich Irvin's budget, since he's been in office, has gone up over 25%, over $100 million for the city of Aurora. The bonds that he's selling for all of these projects, he does a lot of talk about economic development. All this economic development is backed by the taxpayers. It's not a whole bunch of risk by investors. This is all done through TIFs that are guaranteed TIFs by the taxpayer, or straight out bonds or grants by the taxpayers. So economic development is a convenient word to use, but it's really subsidized development that he's done. I've seen his commercial. He talks a lot about what he did during the riot. Our police officers were told to stand down and not engage in the riot. And over 30 businesses were destroyed in Aurora. And so that's the real record. And it's frustrating to watch, a made-up character by a marketing department, because that's not the person that I know, and it's not the person I worked with. So that's just my little bit of background on that. And, I'd love to answer any questions, and if we have anything else.